Hello guys, today I'm gonna start a little series called My Injuries. So it may have more parts, but for now I only have 3 episodes planned. Most of them are because of scars. Content warning, it talks about hurting myself on accident. Yeah, all these are accidents, and most of them are from when I was really young and can't remember much about them. A lot of these were also during holidays. So for today, we have 3 things I'm talking about, and they are my 3 worst injuries that I have ever had. Okay, so I'm going from 3 to 1. So, for the first one, it's, for third at least, it is when I hurt my ankle a few years ago. Okay, it's calf, ankle area. So, I was riding on my bike. This was actually when quarantine took place. It was, the first week. And, so I was turning and my bike fell and the spokes, the sharp things under your, the things for your wheels to turn. Apparently I don't have a covering on my bike, so the spokes stuck into my leg. I had to get 5 stitches and there are 5 seeable scars on it. 2 which are more seeable, and the other one which is more faded. I will show pictures because I think the scars are actually really cool. So if you don't want to see them, don't watch the video, I guess. But that happened to my ankle. It was funny though, because we went in and I was like, I sure hope I do not need stitches. Okay, so they had to clean it a lot because there was a lot of rust and dirt in the wound. And it was like, we need stitches. And I was like, no, I knew I needed them. Okay. Next, let's go to 2. I broke my leg when I was 2 or 3. I can't really remember because there were 2 injuries really close, and I'm pretty sure I had both of the ailments at one time. So I broke my leg Labor Day. Yeah, I broke my leg Labor Day. It was not a really fun experience with my cast. So, my mom, I don't remember anything about this. My mom told me that I was so, crabby and unhappy during my cast. Well, we went in and they were putting on the soft cast. Well, they took off the cast and my heel was cut raw. I have a scar from it and it's horrible. That's the only reason why I remember which leg I broke. Because I have a scar from the freaking cast. It's not even my worst injury because I broke the bone. It was because the cast hurt me even worse. What came to just be something to keep my leg from hurting worse? It wasn't even a horrible break. It was just a small crack in my leg. I think it was my femur bone. But it was the cast that did most of the damage. Okay. Now we're up to 1. You might ask, what's worse than a broken bone? What's worse than a broken bone leading to a cast rubbing into your leg? Well, my pinky. You see, when it was Thanksgiving, I wanted to go into a room at my grandma's house. They were my cousins, older cousins. They're in their 20s now. They were opening and closing the door, and my cousin closed it on my pinky on accident while I was by the door hinge. Yeah, I was 2 years old or 3, so it's not my fault completely because I was a little kid. Guess what happened? It kind of almost degloved the entire tip of my pinky. There was one strand left behind the nail, and when I had to go to the doctor, hold on, I gotta talk to about my grandpa. This is a really good thing I can say. So my parents were freaking out. Obviously, couldn't find their phone. Couldn't find, what parents do when their child is bleeding everywhere. Yeah, I was bleeding everywhere. It was freaking awful. Like, they had to have an ice pack. If an ice pack wasn't on my finger, I would be crying because it was painful, and which doesn't completely make sense because it went through it went through all layers of skin, so it was bad. Anyways, I guess it would hurt. It's interesting. Anyways, my grandpa was like, frick this, put me on his lap and went, drive. So coots to you, Grandpa. Hope you're having the time of your life in heaven. So anyways, during the process of them putting my pinky back on, they had to take out my nail, which made it kind of messed up. My parents don't know how many stitches I had, but it was definitely a lot if there were some under my nail. Okay, and the nail is a little messed up, and those white parts, well, it's it looks longer than any other nail, but I can tell where to cut because the part that's actually supposed to still be on my finger is darker than the part that's not really. But it still gives me pain today. So if I hit my fingers, I might go ow, but if I hurt my pinky, I might actually cry. Because I have nerve damage, and sometimes if something happens, the underside of the nail, the scar can break open and cause it to bleed. But yeah, that's life as the most expensive child in my parents' lives. Because my parents probably spent the most money on me and my younger brother, who kept hurting his eye. Why did he hurt his eye so much? Also, one time it was kind of my fault. Anyways, I'm not talking about that. This is my injuries. I may end up talking about things that I accidentally did to my brothers that caused them to go to the hospital. Keep in mind, I was always really young. Anyways, yeah, those are the 3 worst injuries, and you can definitely see why the pinky is worse. This scar, the top of the pinky and my other pinky are the messed up pinky is way shorter than my normal pinky on my left hand. Yeah, it's my right hand. You know what my parents always say now? More of my dad. Well, you can never become a hand model because your finger is effed up. Okay, he never said effed up. He just said it was messed up. I'm just putting words in his mouth at that point. But yeah. Injuries and me. or a thing, because I'm really clumsy. Anyways, goodbye, and let me know how you think about this, because, yeah.